Time to take a look at some of the stories in the local newspapers in and around Greater Manchester. Kate Weir's here. She's from the Tameside Advertiser. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Now, you have a story that's one of yours, I believe,
yes,
from one of your own papers. Tell me about Dick and Kathleen Granger.
Well, they've been running the same pub for 60 years.
60?
Wow. Yeah. They've been publicans for 62 years, but at the same pub for 60 years. They're still running it, still really active in running it.
What age are they now, then?
I think they're 87 and 89.
That's quite old for a landlord and landlady, isn't it?
And what changes are they saying? They've, I mean, huge amounts of changes in the old pence to new pence, I would think. But what are the changes?
Then, wouldn't it?
I think the biggest thing that they've seen is the change from real ale to things like alcopops and spirits and lager and that kind of thing. Because when they started, lager wasn't really available. And I think, you know, when they first started 60 years ago, the pub was at the centre of the community and people went out regularly, even if they only had 1 or 2 pints. Whereas now, I think fewer people go out less often. And it's just no longer at the centre of
pints are
people's
bitter,
lives.
Pints are mild, and everybody smokes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is their pub still a community pub, though? Does everybody know who they are and that they've been there for 60 years?
I think so, yes. I mean, not so much as it was maybe 30, 40 years ago, but I think they're still very well known in the community.
And who's going to take it on? Have they got family members who want to, or are they worried about what happens? I mean, it's been so much part of their lives for so long, you'd be thinking they'd be worried about what happens to it next, presumably.
Well, I don't think they've got any plans to quit just yet.
OK, fair enough. 80 what again?
Yeah, 87. Interesting little fact here. During their time there, they've seen 12 Prime Ministers come in and out of office.
Yeah, and,
so they've probably
seen a fair few Chancellors who put up the price of beer, I should imagine. Yeah.
So I think that's a great story. It's a hard
That's
work
in your Tameside Advertiser this week. What else is this one? Oh, what's this one? Is this Macclesfield? There's a nightclub that wants to bring lap dancing to the town centre.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that's gone down in Macclesfield.
I don't know, not particularly well, I don't think. It's in an old Quaker meeting house. It's currently a nightclub. But
it's a Quaker meeting house?
Yeah, well, it used to be. I'm not sure when it changed over. It's currently a nightclub, and they want to introduce lap dancing, which, as you can imagine, quite a lot of the local people aren't too impressed about.
So surely by making it into lap dancing, it will then be a men-only club, or am I just assuming?
I think they want to encourage women to go there.
I don't think you can. It's discriminatory to exclude anybody.
Well, I mean,
whether women would want to go, I don't know.
As a woman, I would feel very
to
intimidated to go in. So surely they're making their business just quite.
I mean, they say they want women to go there as well, but I'm not sure how many women would want to go there. It would be sort of an unusual environment.
What local shop owners, local community, what have they got to say?
I bet the councillors aren't thrilled. Or unless they are they?
They're not too happy. I mean, there are some people who think it would be good for the town centre because it will get older people going out rather than just the bars that are aimed at sort of 20-somethings. But I think on the whole, they're not too happy.
Do older people go to lap dancing clubs?
I don't know. That was the implication. But
I had no idea. I thought
you're missing a whole
I thought it was more a younger man's pursuit, but obviously not. An interesting one, though, isn't it? I mean, as an aside, you know, bars and clubs are closing down. Town centres are complaining all the time that people don't use them, and then when something comes up that might encourage people to go in, people don't want it.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways, can you?
It perhaps might be the shove that they might rethink the drinking venues and maybe aim them to an older crowd rather than have this there. You never know.
We're running out of time. The Secret Diary of a Hazel Grove Prisoner of War. Which paper is this? This is a smashing story. Stocky paper.
It's a lovely story. Basically, this woman's discovered her father's diary about his time in a German prisoner of war camp.
Wow.
And he was the part of the group that The Great Escape was based on. So, and it's
a film I insist my children watch at least once a year. If it's on, it's like, come in, sit down, you have to watch this. They know the whole thing. So that's a lovely story. And the other thing that's really important that the weekly newspapers are involved in this year is our toy appeal.
Is our toy appeal, absolutely. And I've been out there filming today, and it's fabulous. It's grown arms and legs, and we do need more toys. Look at me here. I've been collecting some toys. You're going to find out more tomorrow as to how I got these toys and how many I actually got. But it turns out I'm not very good at guessing. That's all I'll say.
What you do? You're trying to guess the price of the toy?
Oh, I don't want to give too much away, Andy Crane. But no, it was good fun and it's all for a good cause. And we've been down today to deliver all these toys down there. So.
Well, she's fabulous, yeah. So hats off to the weekly papers for organising that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just to let you know about the toy appeal, we've been down today, and this makes me sound as if we're not very grateful for everything that's been given, but it's got to be brand new toys, please. anything else, take to charity shops because people will still benefit from them. OK, so...
Absolutely. We must say thank you to Kate for your contributions. Nice to see you, and thanks very much indeed. Taking a look at the weekly papers a little bit later on, or next week.
Next week.